I'm Pierre. I'm the market lead for our tax and accounting division at Thomson Reuters in MENA, based in Dubai. And so what has been happening today really in the market is the UAE government has published the UAE VAT law that has been finalized, but we are still missing the UAE executive regulation, which is basically saying how the VAT law will apply in practical terms in the market for companies. That is still missing, and part of that, for instance, would be how free zone will be treated, which is, of course, a big question here in the market, given how many businesses have been set up in a free zone in the first place. And we still don't really know what's going to happen. So we think we know what might happen, right? But unless this is black on white published by the government, there is still a chance that something else will happen. But what we think today is if you are in a gated free zone, which means there is a custom around that free zone, and you can control goods and people coming in and out, usually VAT, as long as the transaction stays within that free zone, doesn't apply. Okay? As soon as you go into the mainland from that free zone, you have to check out, if you want, from the free zone at the border, and that's where then VAT applies. Okay? Now, if you are in a non-gated free zone, like we are here today in Media City or in TCOM, well, VAT should apply throughout. Okay? Again, until we have the final thing, no one can be 100% sure that this is what's going to happen. So that is still missing. The other thing that is missing is the UAE VAT return. What people actually need to file as a VAT return in the first place. That still hasn't been published. Right? The other thing that people should be aware of is this information might come at a very late stage. I mean, if you look, we are already in November, so we have 7 weeks left before the go-live date of the 1st of Jan in 2018 in the UAE for VAT, and still some legislation is missing. If you look what has happened with excise tax in the UAE, who went live on the 1st of October 2017, half of the legislation was published the Wednesday before that. Okay? And still, they went live. So there is a chance that that missing piece of VAT legislation will be published extremely late, even end of December. It doesn't matter. VAT is still going to go live. And as a company, regardless of your size, as soon as you are over $100,000 turnover per year, you have to register and you have to file a VAT return.